A yellow Labrador is running through a quiet Ohio neighborhood at 2:47 a.m., and a 12-year-old boy's life depends on what happens in the next 4 minutes. 3 doorbell cameras are about to capture the most desperate rescue attempt you'll ever see, and the dog has never been trained for this. This isn't a service animal story. This is about a family pet who refused to let her best friend die alone in his bedroom while his parents slept downstairs, completely unaware their son was slipping into a diabetic coma. If you love stories about real heroes, hit that like button and subscribe, because what this dog does next will restore your faith in the bond between humans and animals. Maple Grove Drive looks like every other suburban street in Columbus. Brick houses, 2-car garages, basketball hoops in driveways. The Martinez family's Ring doorbell shows their yellow lab, Bella, scratching frantically at their front door at 2:47 a.m. She's whining, pawing, her tail isn't wagging. Inside, 12-year-old Connor Fletcher is 3 houses down, lying on his bedroom floor. His blood sugar has dropped to 34. He's conscious but confused, unable to call for help. His parents, Sarah and Michael, are asleep in the master bedroom on the 1st floor. Connor's on the 2nd floor. His door is closed. Bella knows something is catastrophically wrong. The Fletchers adopted Bella 2 years ago, just a regular family dog, not a trained diabetic alert dog. But she's been Connor's shadow since day 1. She sleeps at the foot of his bed every single night, until tonight when Connor forgot to take his glucose reading before bed after an evening basketball game that burned through his energy reserves. Bella had woken up to Connor's irregular breathing around 2:30 a.m. She'd licked his face, nudged him. He'd mumbled something incoherent and pushed her away, half asleep, not understanding the danger his own body was in. That's when Bella ran.
The Martinez doorbell camera shows Bella hitting their front door hard, 3 times, 4. She's barking now, sharp, urgent barks that cut through the silence of the suburban night. But the Martinezes don't have a dog. They're heavy sleepers. Their bedroom is on the far side of the house. No one's coming. 45 seconds pass. Bella stops. You can see her head turn on the camera footage, looking left, then right. She's problem-solving. She takes off running across the Martinez lawn, cutting through the hedge into the Chen family's yard next door. The Chen's Nest camera picks her up at 2:48 a.m. But here's where it gets complicated. The Chens just got a new puppy 3 weeks ago, a puppy that barks at everything. The Chens have gotten used to ignoring nighttime noises. Bella scratches at the Chen's side door, the one that leads to their kitchen. She's barking, but it's different now, deeper, more guttural. The camera catches her looking back toward the Fletcher house. She knows she's running out of time. Inside the Fletcher home, Connor has crawled halfway across his bedroom floor toward his door. His vision is blurring. His hands are shaking. He's trying to call out, but his voice comes out as a whisper. His phone is on his nightstand, 4 feet away, might as well be 4 miles. In the Chen house, their blink camera shows their puppy Mochi starting to bark inside, but David Chen just rolls over in bed, puts a pillow over his head. His wife Jennifer does the same. They've been waking up 5 times a night for 3 weeks. They're exhausted. Bella stops barking. The camera catches something remarkable. She sits, just for 3 seconds, like she's thinking. Then she bolts. Bella doesn't go to another house. She runs back home. The Fletchers' own doorbell camera, the one above their garage door, catches Bella returning at 2:50 a.m. 3 minutes have passed since she first left. She goes to a different door this time, the back door, the one that leads into the kitchen where Sarah's phone is charging on the counter. This dog has never tried to break into her own house before.
But before we continue our story, let's take 5 seconds to show some love. Like the video, subscribe, and let's jump back in. The footage shows Bella jumping, not scratching, jumping, her full body weight hitting the door once, twice, 3 times. The door rattles in its frame. She's barking between jumps, this deep, almost howling sound that doesn't sound like a pet. It sounds like something primal. Inside, Sarah Fletcher wakes up. She sits up in bed, disoriented. She hears Bella's barking, but assumes she needs to go outside. She's annoyed. It's almost 3 a.m. She nudges Michael. "Your dog needs to go out." Michael Fletcher, groggy, gets out of bed. He walks toward the kitchen, planning to just let Bella into the backyard so she can do her business and they can all go back to sleep. But when he opens the kitchen door, Bella doesn't go outside. She runs past him, straight to the stairs. Michael watches, confused, as Bella races up the staircase. She's making that howling sound again. He's never heard her make that sound. Something cold settles in his chest. "Sarah!" he calls out. "Something's wrong." They find Connor on his bedroom floor, unresponsive. His lips are pale. His skin is cold and clammy. Sarah, a former nurse, recognizes the signs immediately. She grabs the glucagon emergency kit from Connor's bathroom while Michael calls 911. The 911 timestamp is 2:59 a.m. Bella sits in the doorway of Connor's room, watching, not barking anymore, just watching. Her job is done. The paramedics arrive at 2:59 a.m., 7 minutes after Bella first scratched at the Martinez door. They later tell the Fletchers that if they'd found Connor 15 minutes later, they'd be talking about brain damage. 30 minutes later, they might be talking about a funeral. Connor gets the glucagon injection. His blood sugar starts to climb. By 3:15 a.m., he's conscious, asking what happened, why there are paramedics in his room, why everyone is crying. Sarah Fletcher is holding Bella's face in her hands, crying into her fur, saying, "Good girl," over and over. Michael is on the floor next to Connor, his hand on his son's chest, feeling it rise and fall. The next morning, Sarah Fletcher goes to the Martinez house and the Chen house with her laptop. She asks if she can see their doorbell camera footage. That's when they all realized what happened. That's when they pieced together Bella's journey. 3 different doors, 3 different attempts. Her refusing to give up even when no one answered. The Martinez family, the Chens, they all come over that evening. They bring flowers. They bring dog treats for Bella. They apologize for not waking up. Sarah hugs them both, tells them it's not their fault, tells them she wouldn't have woken up either. But the thing they can't stop talking about is the footage. The way Bella sat for those 3 seconds outside the Chen house. The way she made the decision to go back home. The way she knew, somehow, that the only way to save Connor was to wake up his parents, even though she'd never done anything like that before. Connor Fletcher is fine. His doctors adjusted his insulin regimen. His parents installed a glucose monitor that sends alerts to their phones. Connor asks if they can get Bella certified as a diabetic alert dog. Proper training, the whole thing. They start the process the following week. But here's what stays with the Fletcher family. What Sarah posts on Facebook, along with the 3 doorbell videos that eventually go viral. Bella wasn't trained. She didn't have months of specialized instruction. She was just a family dog who loved a 12-year-old boy more than she loved her own comfort, her own safety, her own sleep. The videos show 3 doors, 3 attempts, 3 refusals to give up. The last shot is from the Fletcher's camera, catching the moment Sarah and Michael run up the stairs behind Bella. You can see Bella's tail in the frame, still not wagging, all business. Just a dog who knew her boy needed help. That's the caption Sarah writes. Over 2 million people watch the videos in the first week. News outlets pick up the story. Good Morning America calls. But for Connor Fletcher, sitting on his couch with Bella's head in his lap a week later, his hand running through her yellow fur, none of that matters. What matters is simpler. "You saved my life," he whispers to her. "You ran to 3 different houses for me." Bella's tail wags now, slow, content. Her boy is safe. That's all she ever wanted. The doorbell cameras captured everything. Every scratch, every bark, every moment of Bella's desperate rescue attempt. But what they couldn't capture was the bond that drove her. The love that made a regular family dog become a hero at 2:47 a.m. on a quiet street in Ohio. 3 doors, 4 minutes, one incredible dog who refused to let her best friend die. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment telling us about a time when a pet showed you unconditional love. Share this video because everyone needs to remember that heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they just have 4 paws and a heart bigger than we can comprehend.